All right, welcome to the Wednesday morning tournament, folks, from all over this big world of ours to right here on YouTube. Welcome, everybody. Gavin, what's up, buddy?
How are you? How's it going?
Doing well, doing well. Just living the dream here, as you know. uh,
Yeah, well, flooding your property is the dream these days. I don't know. The
I
last
mean,
few
I live
few
in an
days, the crazy
apartment on
rain
like
over
the
the weekend.
sixth floor, so
Yeah.
I learned that lesson a long time ago. I don't mess around with like the lower floors, really.
Okay. Okay.
Hurricane Sandy in New York was quite the experience as well, but it's no joke down here with these storms and things. But welcome everybody. Whether the weather is sunny or cloudy where you are, we're gonna get to some business of bridge here, and we have a hand that's starting out here right here, Gavin. One spade past us. That's a nice looking hand we have here. We could be in a lot of
Yeah.
different spots later on. So we're gonna start with just two hearts, right? Game forcing 5+ in the heart suit, and we'll see where we end up. We could end up literally anywhere on this hand. And now partner repeats spades. So here, this is the weird robot agreement here, Gavin. Or is this the European style? Is that, man? I know a lot of the European partnerships play it this way, where two spades is just any minimum, basically. Right? So
I think it's more. There's two guys who taught 2/1. I don't know which one's which. There's a Hardy version and there's the other one. I forget what the other one is, but one of them. I think it's American. I don't think it's European. I think it's
So
American.
most of the Europeans are the ones that I know, play this sort of agreement
But so
versus
did
like
the older.
the old school
So did
Americans.
the older
I see.
generation Americans did it that way too. So I don't know. It's I would say it's more old versus young rather than which side of the pond.
Yeah, but in this case, what we're trying to say here is that this two spade bid doesn't show six. It would be easier if it did, because we could probably just bid three spades at this point and start a process here. But here, this could just be a minimum hand with 5 cards. So do you want to bid three diamonds in a spot like this, give partner a chance to pattern out, or what do we want to do here?
I mean, our two choices here are two no trump or three diamonds. I don't know what the robot does about how they actually confirm that they have six
They
spades,
just
whether
bid at
that's
the
going to
three
be
level.
better.
In my
Because I feel like if we bid three diamonds, I feel like we're kind of boxing partner into a three no trump bid with a club
yeah.
stopper. And so we won't be able to kind of get back to spades if spades is the right place to play. I feel like 2-0 is going to extract a better bid out of partner's hand.
Because it gives them more options as well. It gives them this, right? It gives them the ability to bid three clubs.
Right, and now what we can do is I'm not saying we should do this because I don't know how the robots.
Well, I would guess
but
that
now
this
we
is
could
now
bid-
just a minimum, right? Because they rebid spades and they didn't bid clubs directly over two hearts, right?
Well, what does three clubs say that they have?
Yeah,
It
that's
says
still
4
12
plus
to
clubs.
22.
It's kind of wide
Yeah.
range. Yeah, they're not 5-5 probably with extra values. Yeah, it's probably more like a minimum. They could be 6-4 though, right?
Sure.
They could be 6-4, and then they would always bid their 6 card suit first, and then their 4 clubs. I don't even know how they would be.
Yeah, I mean, I just
So now, I mean,
this is like the gray area, but in my experience, this would tend to be like, hey, I couldn't bid three clubs directly because I don't have like 15. I think they play like 15 to 22 or something like that would be their
Okay,
direct
okay.
action over our 2/1.
Yeah, so I mean, if partner does have six spades, I think we probably still might want to play in spades. But honestly, like we have a good enough hand that three no trump. Even if partner's got six spades and 4 clubs, we might be able to
Yeah, especially
survive
with
in
king
three no
X of
trump
spades,
anyway.
we might just be able to get a
Yeah.
lot of tricks on the table. So 3-0.
Yeah.
Let's see what partner. Okay, so partner is going to clip off and bid 4 spades here anyway. So now
So,
this is
What does it say? What's
same
their
same.
range
It's
now?
same
still
wide range,
but
which tends to.
they're 6-4.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're 6-4 and not great. I would say, but I could be wrong.
It doesn't really specify. They could be 6-4 anything, but we're not going to guess slam. I mean, if they could have. Well, I mean, what do we need for slam? I guess. I mean, look, we need ace, queen, six
Stiff
of
heart
spades,
maybe, and good clubs.
but we also need two good clubs, right?
Yeah.
We're going to lose a heart probably, and so we need ace, queen of spades, ace, king of clubs really for slam to be good, which certainly in partner's
Sure.
range.
Even on the
but,
minimum
but
side, they would probably go around that route anyway.
ace queen of spades, ace queen of clubs, we're still pretty close to making because we can lead a heart towards our king queen, and if the ace is onside, we might be able to use our hearts to discard clubs, and if the ace is offside, then we can back into the club finesse. So if partner does have 4 really nice black honors, we're probably belong in slam. I just don't. I'd rather just take.
And I think at this point,
it
it makes a lot of sense just to kind of take what we have here and go with it. And let's see what partner's going to table here in a second, or what we're going to table. Wow, 6-5. Look at this hand.
Yeah, 6-5.
We're
Interesting.
going to get to pitch a heart over there as well right away. So
favorable lead, exactly. We're gonna have basically.
it's
Yeah,
not it's not a good
urgency
slam,
right
by
now.
the way. I'm happy not to be in slam on this.
Oh yeah, slam.
This
No,
is
no,
terrible.
slam is definitely not good. But if partner did have the queen of spades instead of the jack,
No, it's not
slam would
business,
be significantly
yeah.
better. Because it's the hand that I was kind of just describing, where if
two
this,
ways.
I'm talking about if partner had the ace queen six of spades, then if they let a heart up, then like if first of all if they lead a diamond, we can just shake our heart loser and basically claim slam, like
Yeah, just like we're
we
doing
would
here.
now. Yeah. Or if they let's say they let a trump, we could lead a heart towards our king queen, and then maybe use the king of diamonds and the king queen. I guess not, that would only be 3 discards. But anyway, we would still be having more chances than just a club.
Yeah, I mean, and also
with
a short jack of hearts, maybe everything right there. So here we're just going to shake a heart right away.
Yeah, that we have urgency. We have to take plays.
We're going to have to
right
play
away.
the spades at some point to a potential loser. So boom, there goes our heart loser. Bye bye. Now what?
No, I mean we have 2 finesses we need to take. I feel like we need to take the club finesse because we're not going to get back here. So let's lead the jack of clubs, and we might even want to rough a club if things go.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to keep the stay here.
Yeah. So now, I mean, we are slightly at risk of a club rough, but we might as well try king of spades, spade of the jack. If we lose to a doubleton queen and they give their partner a club rough, we can be sad. Don't do it.
Ah, nice.
They didn't have a trump. Okay.
Good enough.
I mean, it would have to be a perfect storm for that.
Yeah, and that would be that would be a doubly bad beat as well, because we would have realized the rough and lose to a doubleton, queen that we're finessing for. So here, pretty normal result though. Looks like everybody is around the same spot, and the robot just does a good job of getting us out of 3-0 into 4 spades here with this 6-5 hand. How would you bid this hand? You would just bid 2 spades probably with this hand anywhere, or would you bid clubs directly over 2 hearts with this?
No, I would bid 2 spades to get that 6 spade across. I mean, yeah, whatever. You could go either way, but I tend to just try to show my 6 spade, hoping partner will bid 2 no trump, so I can then bid clubs.
Yeah, just like it ran out here. That's a very good distinction here as well, where we do have a natural diamond bid, but 2 no trump kind of allows our partnership more room to navigate in this spot. So
it's amazing how often. In those 2/1 auctions that responder, it's better for responder to just bid 2 no trump rather than even sometimes when you have when it actually comes up more commonly when it goes like a spade and you bid 2 clubs and partner bids, let's say, 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Where you might have like 6 clubs and be wanting to rebid your clubs, but it's sometimes, as long as you have a diamond stopper, you're better off bidding 2 no trump to leave opener their chance to make their 3rd call. That 3rd bid is usually more descriptive for us than us giving our 2nd descriptive bid.
It looks like we just had some weird results toward the bottom here there that caused us to have 75%, which is always the case in these robot tournaments. So 75 is pretty good. Tied with a lot of people, 1 through 8. It doesn't even need to be looked at this point. But here, make your bid, folks. You are the 2nd player here. Pass to you. What are you opening here? And you can do this right here on YouTube, or also are we on Bridge Base as well? We have some people talking to us over there. Gavin?
Yeah. Sorry. We do. It just started on the Bridge Base there. First comment, but yeah.
Are you back in the comment section?
I was. Actually.
Who's going to Providence out there as well? We should take a poll and see who's going to the Nationals this summer. I think one of our students and I, and hopefully maybe you and I can get involved in this too. We're going to have like a meet and greet in Providence at some point one night, and maybe do this. Just rip out, hop on Bridge Base, sit in a room and play some bridge and have a chat with a bunch of folks. So.
Cool. It's hard for me to schedule that stuff during the Nationals. I'm usually.
Oh no, I'm gonna just kidnap you, so it's okay. So that's the thing when we're at Nationals, your room is close enough that you can just be absconded with at any time. So it's 1 no trump here. This is 15 to 17 balance, folks. And
if we open a spade and partner bids a no trump, we have no rebid that's going to show our strength. So we have to open 1 no trump on this hand.
And this is a broken record scenario for all of you been watching this. So 2 hearts is hearts and a minor for the robots, and 2 no trump is just, hey, tell me a little bit more. And this could be like an invitational hand with hearts as well, I suppose, but unlikely with the auction the way it is. It looks like they were just looking for their minor.
So We have 4 tricks here. It looks like this doesn't feel very good. Anybody that opened a spade, I'm sure, is better off than where we are right now. But I don't see what we can do here.
Very true. Very true.
I think we are definitely just going to leave this 1 and 3 clubs.
See, hopefully partner leads a trump. All right.
10 of spades. Yeah.
Oof.
We had a 9-card spade fit. That is not good news. But they discarded. Yeah, that is really weird.
Very weird. So they're, I mean,
they're worried about getting tapped out, right? So they, what if they're
5-4-4?
They're probably not 5-4-4. They're probably 5-5-3. Because I mean, it's unlikely that they're 5-4-4. It is weird that they didn't rough. And we're end played here. Yeah. We can't play spades again ourselves. That was a very intelligent thing for the robot. I mean, if this, I don't know what the robot's holding is in diamonds. They might have just given us a diamond trick. It's weird. What diamond holding would they be willing to part with a diamond?
I mean, are they 6-5 maybe?
Yeah, maybe 6-5 with 2 little diamonds, and they just know we have the ace of diamonds.
They still didn't rough the club though. That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, 6-5.
Maybe queen third. I don't know. Queen third of diamonds. That maybe makes more sense.
Yes. 5-5-3 with queen third of diamonds. No, but jack third, they have a chance of not losing.
Right. They have an easy way to play.
It's really weird. They're worried about getting tapped out, right? So maybe they do only have 4 clubs. Maybe they're 6-4-3-0. So 6-0-6-3-4.
But now they just have a natural heart overcall, right?
They don't usually. By the way, check their description. I don't even think they could have 6 hearts. It didn't show exactly 5.
4+.
No, it said 4+. Okay, it didn't show. It not only did it not show exactly 5, but they could have 4. Okay. Yeah. Normally, I would just be playing a low trump back. That looks like a pretty straightforward play.
Agreed.
I don't see. We can't play a spade that's going to set up the jack. We can't play a diamond that's going to set up the king. So I mean, what are we going to do? I think we have to lead low.
And we don't
trump.
want them to just start roughing hearts right away here. It's ace of clubs club.
Yeah. So they're just. Yeah, ace of clubs club.
Just get out of our hands safely.
It looks like the robots just got really good hearts.
Right.
So
and it looks like they did have exactly 5 clubs.
Yeah, so they're 5-5-3 probably.
Here comes the spade rough.
Small. I would just drop the 10 of hearts here just to not get end played somehow. I don't know how that can.
I think you're right though. Like they just have really good trumps. There we go.
It's 7 hearts. 7-5-1. They had a singleton diamond. So I mean, we have to keep the 8 of diamonds, but we're not going to get it. It looked like I think they had 7 hearts. Maybe they had 6, but yeah.
There it is.
7.
That's pretty sick. 50-50 on the results screen. I don't know how good that is for us. We're still tied for first. It looks like everybody just has some pathway to them playing clubs for this amount of tricks.
That's amazing because that West hand, you just can't play clubs with that hand. You've got 7 really good hearts. Like look, you're cold for 5 hearts. You're cold for 5 clubs, and you're playing in 3 clubs.
That's
yeah. You have to insist on hearts. You shouldn't be showing that hand as a 2-suiter for what it's worth. That is as much as you do have 2 suits.
I mean, these types of hands.
You don't want to let partner pick.
These types of hands aren't really that worthy of discussion because they're going to come up so infrequently. But I mean, as just what are you doing in this case? With they open a strong no trump and this is your hand.
I would just bid
right. That makes a lot of sense on this hand. Just get it done. Get it over with. And how are they guessing this possibility? Yeah, here?
I mean, I'm half expecting them to bid 4 spades,
right?
With for me to compete to 5 clubs. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But I would definitely bid as many spades as I could, so that if I can prevent them from finding a spade fit,
many hearts
I would. Like maybe,
exactly.
Because if North has 5 spades and not enough points to bid, then our 4 heart bid is just going to win the hand. But if we bid 2 hearts, they're going to bid 2 spades.
And now South gets into it with like a maximum and 4 spades.
Exactly. So you just go 4 hearts and make them have no idea what's going on. What are they going to lead? Maybe they'll lead your 5-card club suit. Like they just
as one of your teammates has always professed, like put maximum pressure on them and just see how it works out. Right, make an easy bid for your side and put maximum pressure on your opponents, and you're good. All right,
brute force.
The brute force method. All right, let's take a look at this hand. Is that 22? Did I get that right? No, 19.
11 and 8.
Not quite. But I mean, I would definitely open 2-0 with this in a robot shebang. So, I mean, I could be tempted to do that, but I'll open a diamond if you really want me to.
Well, I don't like. I wouldn't upgrade this hand.
I wouldn't if I was in a real world situation. I might in a tournament like this, but I will let you decide, sir.
Chris, that's a really good question on that last hand, and I would probably make a negative double with that north hand on the last hand over.
You mean one no trump, 2 hearts as it stood right there?
Yeah, you got four spades and 5 diamonds. Yeah. If your partner bids 3 clubs, you can correct it to 3 diamonds. You have half the deck roughly. Like I know you only have 3 points. The partner's got 15 to 17. I feel like it's not going to be right to leave them in 2 hearts. You might as well push them up around. Vulnerable is a little less.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like vulnerability wise, it's a little tight, but yeah, good point. Now, what are we doing though? 1 diamond or 2 no, Gavin?
I just feel like let's open 1 diamond. It's like we have 18, 19. Let's show our strength. Maybe I'm a wimp, but right, I don't know. I like to just show my hand, and
all right,
I'm a simple man. I have 18, 19.
A little new minor shebang here. We're just going to bid 3 now. This is just denying any sort of major suit holding. 3 spades or 4 hearts. And now we're playing. All right. Pretty good lead for us on this one here. This looks like it's going to be okay. All right, take a look.
Yeah.
There's some decisions we'll have on this one, but the lead is just amazing. I wish the robots could learn how to lead normally. It would make it so much of a better game on any of these tournaments.
Yeah, if they just had human leads, even if they just had a human actually go in and select the leads. I mean, I guess obviously we have options that change, but sure. if for the just declare ones though, they could have a human select the leads beforehand so that they're human leads instead
so they're reliable to some degree.
Yeah.
All right, but here we just if you just do a quick accounting of your winners, once the ace of hearts is gone, you can see a pretty good pathway to almost our entire contract, and we'll just go from here. So let's just play low, and we'll see what they choose.
Well, so we have issues with entries to that dummy, right? Like if we try to play ace of spades and a spade to the jack, that's going to cost us an entry. It's going to cost us an entry. If the spade finesse loses, now they can duck around a hearts and then win a heart, and we won't be able to get our 4th heart. But if we knock out the ace of hearts first, now if they duck this next heart, if we play a heart and they duck it, now we kind of are left choosing, do we want to risk the spade finesse or not? I have a feeling we're not going to end up taking the spade finesse on this hand. It feels like if we play, I think we should play hearts and then what we'll do is we'll take a diamond finesse while we're in dummy.
Exactly.
And see where we go from there. Although I will say there is something to be said for us just to persist in hearts and let Wes win the lead and then not know which minor to lead, a club or a diamond.
Well, and really either would be somewhat helpful. Even a club lead wouldn't be terrible for us at this point, right?
Well, sure. If they lead clubs, we might actually just be able to escape making 4 or win it and set up our 4th club trick and not worry about
as we're talking about.
Use the queen of hearts to throw away our 6 of diamonds. Never bother with the spades and just go for it. So let's play a heart now and see if they're 5-1 or 4-2.
And Mark, thank you so much for that super chat there, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's 4-2.
So the hearts are 4-2. I think let's just play another heart. We can. They'll probably play a club. If they play a spade, is their best play.
Not anymore.
Not from that side, I guess. No.
All right, righty had 4 hearts.
Oh, it was the best play. So now. That's awkward. What a play. 10 of spades. Hey.
So
the robots were so I mean they could easily have the queen of spades. They know we only have 2. They know we only have 2 for the bidding. Like we might have declined it, but go back to our 3 no bid.
They know we don't. They know we have 2.
Yeah. 3 no. Let's see what. No, that's 3 clubs. Let's see.
Yeah, they know we have exactly 2 spades.
Exactly 2 spades. So they could have queen 10 9 4 of spades and be content to play a spade back. So we can't. The fact that they played a spade doesn't mean that they don't have the queen. They could have queen 3rd of spades and they could play a spade back right now. So we can't really.
Well, we see the problem this creates, right? It's just.
I feel like at this stage, we can secure 3 diamond tricks, 3 heart tricks.
Yeah.
Ace king of spades is 8 and the ace of clubs is 9.
we can duck this to the jack or king, whatever happens, cash the 10 of hearts, pitching a club, and just run a diamond, right?
That'll make our contract, but not a 4th. It won't make an over trick.
We could. We just can't. We can't untangle the spades unless we want to play the ace of spades now, right?
Yeah, we can't untangle the spades at all. We can't really play the ace of spades right now.
And we
Because
can't.
what are we
Right.
gonna do? We're gonna be stuck in our
I mean, we
hand,
could
and
we
what are gonna do?
could play low to the jack, cash 10 hearts, pitch a club, play a spade to the ace, and just lead a low diamond and see what happens.
They're gonna
Well,
pop if they have.
yeah,
I mean, they're not gonna let us get to dummy. So I think ducking, running, cashing the 10 of hearts, pitching a club, spinning the 10 of diamonds, and then seeing where we are at is our only path forward. They did well not to play clubs.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, small.
All right.
Okay. Well, we're moving along here. Spade to the ace.
Yeah, this is good.
Ace of diamonds. I don't think the diamonds are breaking. Okay, you threw the queen of spades. We can throw a spade from dummy. Are we playing the king of diamonds yet, or can we just?
We could play ace of clubs club now probably, and that how many
But
diamonds
they
did
might
Righty
have all clubs. They might have all clubs left though. They're right. The West could have 5 clubs here. They might have scored
That's
to have
true.
2 hearts, 3 spades. The queen of spades was onside, by the way, so we could have done way better on this hand.
We could have untangled at the point. We could have played ace of spades, spade to the jack, but now we might just go
Yeah,
down. That's
yeah.
fine sometimes.
Maybe that was smart. If it was queen doubleton of spades, that would have been better. But anyway, so the righty has how many diamonds? Lefty pitched a diamond.
Yeah, and now showed out on.
And now showed out on the third round, the second round.
second
So they started with 2. So righty started with 6 diamonds and 4 hearts. So they have at most.
They have at most a
And
spade
two-
and
and two
diamonds,
spades.
or a
They
club and
either
diamonds.
have a spade and diamonds or a club and diamonds. So what about playing a? So if East has singleton jack of clubs or singleton queen of
We can just
clubs
play
or
a low
singleton king
club.
of clubs, we can lead a low club
Yeah.
right now, and they will be end played.
Yeah, and now they just have to fire a
Let-
diamond.
They'll be, and if
And if they have the
left-
spade, win it.
Queen.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
Diamond, thank you.
Oh,
No. Oh, did we screw this up? Hold on a second. What card did we miss?
I guess lefty has spades, and this person has.
Oh, West threw 2 diamonds. They West threw 2 diamonds, so they only have
Is that
5
right?
hearts and 4 diamonds. Anyway, all right. There was nothing we can do. We can just play. We can just win the ace of clubs. There's nothing we could do. It can't cash our king of diamonds. It doesn't matter. They're gonna throw a spade on our left.
Sorry, are we cashing the king of diamonds, or are we just firing a club?
Yeah,
Okay.
cashing it. No, yeah. It doesn't matter. We were always only ever entitled to 9
Yeah,
tricks at the
alright.
end of this position. But we could have made it a little harder on the opponent by cashing our ace of clubs. They would have had to unblock the king, but they would have because they can see it. So we had to go for it in spades.
Yeah, it
That
looks
was
like
the
it.
only way. That's why we got a bad board.
Queen fourth on our left here.
What could we have done? What did people do?
Let's take a look. Looks like 3-0 making 5 was the best choice here, and that's the 2-0 opener, by the way. All right, so diamond lead on this one. That's great. Here is a more normal auction, right? No, they opened a club there. They opened a club. Let's try to get to an auction that we had. There we go. There's a diamond, a spade, 2 now, 3 clubs, 3 now. All right. Jack of hearts, queen. 10 of diamonds originally. That's probably a better play, winning the heart.
That might have been a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I actually played that
yeah.
very quickly at the beginning. We could have taken our time there. And now just after that wins, heart to the king, and testing. Yeah, I see.
What
I think
happened
they
then? They
eventually
tested
take a
the
spade from
diamonds.
us here, right?
They just ducked
I
a
see.
club.
And now club back to the ace, and
Mhm.
now all is revealed here pretty much.
Yeah, we got a little block there. Because
Yeah, honestly,
it was
that
hard.
queen of hearts is in hindsight a pretty decent play at trick one, because now you get to spin a diamond right away, and
But we also could have won the second round of hearts and hooked the diamond.
Yeah.
We could have done that.
yeah,
so
yeah. And honestly, they could have
The thing
just
was,
won
the
the
th-
ace of hearts to the right as well, and this opened up some entries for us, but they did not do that. Oh, look at
yeah. All right.
Look at this
Well,
next hand here. This will be a fun one. 1 diamond to us, and we happen to know that partner has 11 or less points on this end, and they've opened a diamond in second chair. So this is an interesting spot where we just have more information than normal. We know partner has some shape over there. Not going to do anything differently here. A diamond pass a heart, but we'll see where we end up here. Now make your bid, folks. Make your bid, Gavin.
well, playing standard. If partner could have 3-card heart support, we need to if we're going to invite, we need to make a bid that allows partner to express whether they have only 3 hearts or whether they have a 4th heart. So the standard bid to invite with this hand would be 2 no
And
trump.
that kind of asks partner about their.
Well, no, even not, before you're playing any kind of asking bid, 2 no trump, the natural bid would just be invitational to 3 no trump, and partner knows to go back to hearts when they have 4 of them, or they can pass or bid 3 no. So the standard way to play would be 2 no trump with this hand. It would be a non-forcing bid, and partner would either accept the invitation to 3 no trump or decline the invitation by passing or bidding 3 hearts, or they could accept the invitation by going to 4 hearts. That's standard. And then more modern is to play some kind of asking bid. Yeah, that says to partner how many trumps do you have and how good is your hand.
Just a question for maybe some of the other advanced players out there. Would you play 2 spades as your spiral ask here in your agreements with like Warren or?
Yeah, with Warren, I play our first step. The first step is asking exactly
as much room as possible. Do you want to pass with this one, or you want to give it a run, knowing partner has shape?
Well, at this form of the game, when we have 11 points, we know our partner only has 11 points, so it's absolutely 100 lock to pass.
And here, partner rarely raises with 3, but it can happen, especially if they have some extra shape. And here, there's that 10 count. Nice. It's gonna be a fun hand, actually.
Yeah, it'll be a nice hand to play. We have some timing issues. First of all, it's funny. I'm doing a lesson on Friday on declaring 4-4 fits, and the main, when you're playing a 4-4 fit, the number one priority is you have to. The unique thing about 4-4 fits is you kind of have to look at it from both perspectives before you decide on a line of play. You have to decide which hand that you want to set up. Which hand is the hand that's going to be the master hand that you're going to set up, and which is
and also it brings up another question, like which is the short hand, and the answer is the first hand you trump in becomes the short hand, right? You want to take as many roughs in one side if you're going to get them, or set up a side suit if there's something available. So yeah, for sure, super helpful stuff, and they've made a helpful lead for us here. They've led a club towards our ace queen.
Right. So if you're going to pick which side you think which hand is it going to be easier to set up? That's how you start on this end. North or south? Which hand is going to be easier to make good? So if we count our losers from the south perspective,
a lot.
South has two. Now that they've led a club, we have 2 club losers, 2 spade losers, 2 diamond losers, and a heart loser. So from South's perspective, we have 7 things to take care of, right? 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, and a heart. 7. From North's perspective, though, we have 1 heart loser, no club losers. We'll be able to use the queen of clubs to throw away a spade, so we'll have no spade losers, and we have maybe two diamond losers on our worst. Starting with 2. Right, so there's way fewer losers on that north hand. So we're going to focus on setting up that north hand, setting up the diamond suit. That's going to clearly, it's going to work out better for us to set up that dummy by roughing a diamond. That's going to be a lot easier than roughing 5 black cards.
And it usually is the case when you have a reasonably long suit in one side. It's usually that side that is easier to make the master hand, essentially. And not always, but usually the case, especially when you have enough entries to handle it that way. So we're obviously going to win this first trick. So let's play trick 1.
Yeah, and then we have a decision. We have to decide: is it urgent enough for us to cash that queen of clubs? Like, how is this hand going to be developed? We can see we can use that queen of clubs to throw away the 4 of spades from dummy, but we have to really decide: should we do that now, or do we have time to do it later? And if we do it later, like how's this hand going to play out? So let's go through the 2 possibilities. Let's say we don't cash the club. If we're not going to cash the club, we still need to kind of get the diamonds going from this perspective. So we're going to want to play a diamond up to the king. Yeah, so let's say the diamond finesse loses. They're going to come back a spade. And let's say in a worst case scenario, it's going to go queen of spades, king, ace. Now we're stuck in dummy with no way back to get to our queen of clubs. That doesn't look like it's going to work out very well.
But on the flip side, they can start tapping dummy if we cash the queen of clubs here, possibly.
Yeah. So, but is it that bad? Because we also have that ace of spades as an entry, right? So like even if they're taking away the entry in trumps, I don't think that's going to be the end of the world. So I think we go ace of clubs, queen of clubs, throwing the spade, because we might not get an opportunity to pitch it later. And the world, we don't have to get the worst case scenario on the hand. Like the diamond ace could be on side.
Queen king of spades could be on side as well. So What Gavin just did here, folks, is so important. So just recognize, before you rush to judgment in a spot like this, just take a couple tricks down in your head and say what's going to happen. And here, it's really important to recognize that it looks like maybe at first blush you don't have to take the queen of clubs, but play a trick, lose a diamond, and see what happens when they break spades before you've played this club. You have no way to get back to this hand to do it. So now is the time. And here we go. And then we're just going to plunk a diamond on the table.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Okay. Not much we can do about that. Now we play a diamond.
See if it breaks. Boom, boom.
So they broke, but we're still not home because, yeah, you can try the queen. That doesn't hurt. So we're not home.
Correct.
Unfortunately, the ace of diamonds being offside really hurt us from the perspective of because now we don't have the entries to kind of get the diamond set up anymore. But we're also in a position where we might just be able to.
If lefty has the diamond length, it's going to be pretty.
If lefty has a diamond length, it's going to be easy. Right. But if righty has a diamond length, it's going to get uncomfortable here. Let's try that diamond.
Okay, good.
Okay, well that's helpful. But so now we're still not in any way, shape, or form home. So if we play a heart, what are they going to do to us? They're going to tap the dummy. Yep. And we're not going to be able to draw trumps and enjoy the diamonds. So that's really not a viable line of play. So I feel like we should probably rough. I would think roughing they pitched a club.
They pitched a club to our right. What was the spade situation from this jump?
Well, the spade went jack. It just went jack, queen, king. First, they both played a spade when we won the ace. Then they shifted to the jack of spades, queen, king, ace. They have the 10 of spades on our right.
So we can rough a spade and rough a diamond with the jack on the way back?
Should we rough a spade or rough a club? What are we more worried about them? So East is going to discard. Let's say we rough something to dummy with the 4 of hearts. That holds.
East's
and we play a diamond.
East club, maybe, if they have it?
They might throw their last club is the worry. So I think unless they started with if they haven't already. Yeah, if they haven't already. We know they have another spade for sure. So I feel like let's take that spade rough with the 4 of hearts. And now a diamond and see what happens. We're gonna rough with the queen. We're jack or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that. I mean, now maybe they draw trump for us here, and we're just claiming. Is that possible?
So there's still 4 trumps out.
Yeah, they roughed once to our left, and now.
See what happens when we play the 9 of hearts. Okay, so we're taking the jack. So now we have a tough.
Now we want to either take choices. 2 or 3 at the end. Here is the question.
Well, we're the 8 of hearts is still out there. So if the hearts are 2-2, if the hearts are 2-2, if like 1-1,
if the hearts are 1-1, we have a claim. We just lead a heart and the hand is over. But
can that even be the situation here? Because would they have played back a trump?
I don't think so. It wouldn't make any sense. But I mean, I've given up trying to figure that out.
It feels like. So if we rough a club and then rough a diamond, as long as the 8 of hearts is on our right, we'll get 2 tricks. If we play a heart and they're not 1-1,
we're taking 8 tricks.
Then we're not getting any more tricks. I just don't see why they would have played back a heart here.
I agree.
If with a doubleton heart, knowing hearts are 2-2, it's just like it's like. Let's try the other line.
Yeah, let's play the 8 of hearts to be on our right.
And they under rough.
That's a good sign.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So that.
All right, so the trumps broke 4-1. They over rough with their singleton ace of hearts. Is that what happened? No, they were 3-2.
89.3.
Now that hand would have been we would have taken 11 tricks if the ace of diamonds was on side. That was a big difference. When that ace of diamonds lost, not only did we lose the finesse,
we lost timing.
We also lost timing.
Yeah,
there was a big finesse for us. We managed to survive with 9 tricks.
Pretty good tie for top 2, so that's pretty darn good. And
well, we couldn't do better.
That gets us to 5th place so far, so not too bad. Make your opening bid now, folks. What do you do with this hand? Pass to you. Monster. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of friends that just quote the movie Rounders on a regular basis.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
KGB. All right, and as expected, we have a difference of opinion once again, and this is a stronger difference of opinion here to open a diamond, and I agree with that because this is just too strong for one no trump.
Definitely too strong. This is something that I just see people do all the time in my speedballs. They're just 17 in a 5-card suit, especially a good 5-card suit, but pretty much any 5-card suit is too strong to open one no trump. It is amazing how often you will miss
Well,
games
I agree with
by
Krish.
not-
I would rather, if you gave me a choice of opening 2 no trump or 1 no trump with this hand, I would open 2 no trump. It's not right. It's clearly not close.
No.
But I'd rather do that. I'd rather go crazy on the upside there than decide to treat this as just a 15 to 17 hand. It's just too good.
Yeah,
just way too good.
it's too strong for one no. Everybody that's watching that wants to open a no trump, this hand is too strong for one.
So this is how you show it, folks. You treat it the same exact way that you normally would. We'll come back to it, Gavin. I won't say anything other than that. What were you gonna say, dude?
No, this is the Krish.
Yeah, this
spot.
is the 2 no is 17 to 18, I think.
I think
And 3
so.
no is your 19. But here, this is the whole idea, folks, is we're treating this as 18-19. So whatever partner does, if they bid a no trump, we bid 2 no to show that. If they bid a heart, we bid 2 no, right? We're going to do the same thing. But here, the robots have a very specific understanding. This is 2 no.
17,
And
18.
that's 3
Like,
no,
what-
19 to 21.
What do they think? Like you suddenly grow 17 count. Like you didn't open one no, but now you're like, okay, now I can have 17. Like
Especially if
really,
you're unbalanced, too.
It's
Like-
it is almost like the programmers had a typo. Like when they were writing it in, they just wrote, like they were doing it too quickly. They wrote 17.
Well, the only
18,
downside to
and-
this sort of situation is when you do open a diamond, your hand is tabled as the dummy. Oh well, right? This is going to happen. But here, pretty good, pretty bad. Good news, bad news here. It looks like they've let a spade and they can fire a heart through, unfortunately. So this is not the greatest.
Yeah, if we could bank the king of spades being offside, then it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to pop up with the ace of spades and then play clubs first
set up
to
two
make it
tricks.
to the one. But we're not doing that.
Yeah,
we're not
yeah.
doing that because the king of spades could be onside and then we're just getting a zero.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't rate to be onside, but we can't afford not to take the spade finesse in
Well,
case
to be
it's
fair,
onside.
in a real situation, I would assume the king of spades is always on side, right?
Yeah,
so the
yeah,
problem
for
is
sure,
this is a
totally.
robot situation. So here we don't expect it to be on side, to be honest.
Spade back, please. No heart.
All
Okay.
right, ace hearts
Well,
is better than.
5, 6, 7, 8 tricks, unfortunately, though.
Let's duck this.
Yeah, who's going to be the dangerous opponent? They have ace queen. Is it better to block the hearts or is it better to duck the hearts? So
If we're blocking.
we're going to get to take. Yeah, I guess we have no choice but to duck, right? Because we don't know if it's blocking or not. It could be. The only time it would be right to win is if it was ace queen jack third of hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other hand having the ace.
Blech.
Now we throw a club, we cash our diamonds. Hopefully they'll throw enough spades that we can cash our spades. If we still have a chance if the ace of clubs is with the non
heart length guy.
Yeah, but we can't really afford to cash our
So
spades
there's a
until
spade
we
pitch.
1,
There's another.
2. We need one more spade and we're good.
There's another.
Okay, so now we can play the spades and hopefully somebody has ace and a club left and the other guy's got 2 hearts. I don't think that's happening,
Yeah,
but
unfortunately,
No.
I agree with you.
yeah, no, they both have a heart left.
Have a heart. All right, 10%.
10% why? Because we played it from the wrong side.
There it is. There's the no trump openers. I like when we give a nice, really structured lesson on something that's right, and if we did the wrong thing, it would be a top for us here. So there it is. If you open a no trump, you get a club lead, and there's your timing on the hand. There's your 2 club tricks, and now watch what happens. It goes club to the 10 and king, whatever. Loses spade finesse.
They can't. Yeah, I don't think they.
Oh,
can see
sorry,
what's
I'm
going
on the wrong screen, guys. Apologies. All right, so here it is, folks. There's the result right there, and here are the other tables, and it's basically wrong. So here's the right-sided one, right?
Did they pop up with the ace
They
of
had a weird
spades?
option as well. Here they did hop ace and play diamonds.
Yeah, then clubs. They're fine as long as you pop up with the ace of spades. You're gonna be
Whatever.
fine.
This is a match point tournament. If that's wrong, you're booting the result
Yeah,
just
yeah.
severely. So a little unlucky here in that.
We're in trouble here. We're at average with 3 boards to go. We need 3 tops to have a shot.
We've
here.
done this before.
3 tops. Have we?
No, not
It's been a while.
really.
No.
Uh, Wow, interesting. I would say I would Michaels with this. Actually, I might Michaels with this. I'm okay Michaelsing and bidding now with this hand because
I
the
just think
robot's
the
going to take it
robots
as
screw this up all the
25.
time.
But I mean,
I
feel
think
like
we're
we're
better
close.
just.
You want to double?
I think we're better off just bidding 4 spades. I don't think we're going to get to slam with the robot. I think that we want to just hide our cards and not have them know what to discard. Not have we make it grand slam trick one. Well, that's fine. That's going to happen. There was definitely a possibility of missing slam by bidding 4 spades, but yeah, we've got 13 top tricks.
All right, now we're in real trouble.
Well,
okay, let's take a look. Let's just see. Let's sweat some of the. There it is. There's your 7 spades. If you, wow, 3 hearts is. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that would make it pretty easy. So the problem is that the robots, they don't really usually help you with Michaels, right? So when you Michaels, you get absolutely nothing out of them.
They were exceptionally helpful with most of this today.
Well, so the reason that I wanted to not bid Michaels is because I felt like hiding our second suit from the opponents and the fact that we're two suited had a lot of vig to potentially get an extra trick in 4 spades. So it's funny how match points works. That extra trick could be is equally valuable as bidding a slam. So when deciding whether to bid 4 spades or not on a hand like that, I was okay. Like it was obvious that we might miss a slam.
Yeah, because partner's not a passed hand on this. That's
yeah. The problem is that it's just a calculated risk.
Like, give partner West's hand, or I mean, we don't want West to have the spade suit, but I mean, give partner just a hand that's not that spectacular, and now we've made the best bid ever here. So I mean,
well, you just want to make it that they don't know to keep Jack 4th of diamonds kind of thing.
Right. Well, here, okay, all right. So now we have 2 left to do some damage, and let's get creative here. I mean, we're obviously opening this in no trump. This is a 14 count. We would stretch this anyway, so this isn't really getting too creative. Here's a little bit of leave and sol here, and that's just a drop, eh? All right. We're just going to play 3 diamonds, it looks like. We probably had an auction that didn't exist at the majority of tables, though, because we did stretch to open or no trump, so we'll just keep that in mind as we go forward here. And here, partner has a pretty decent hand here for us.
Yeah. So, I mean, when we count our losers, we unfortunately, they've led this heart. That was a good lead for them. We're going to lose a heart. We're going to lose a club, maybe a spade, and maybe 2 diamonds. So we have 5 possible losers. I feel like we might as well just win trick 1. Yeah. The question is where we're going to go from there. Where do we want to be?
Do we want to put a club on the table?
Oh, I didn't realize the lead. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that the lead was coming from that side of the table. I was thinking that it was going hard around to. I don't know why I had it in my head that we were declaring.
And Kathleen, thanks so much for that super chat. But here, I mean, do you want to put a club on the table here anyway?
Yeah, I mean that's we definitely need to get the club set up while we still have our possible diamond entry. Although we won't likely have an entry. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So now they can kind of stick us in dummy. We might have wanted to take a spade finesse a little earlier. All right.
Things are going swimmingly so far. All right, they've opened up a little. What did I just do, dude? Whoa.
It's all right. Oh. You've blown our great game with that misclick.
That's all right. I think we can still come out okay, right? No, I can't rough a spade now. Now we have to draw trump.
Yeah, we have to draw trumps. Jack of diamond.
All right, there we go. That's not the worst case thing here. What's the diamond situation?
Honestly, it's
they roughed once. We drew 1 round. They followed, and they had a stiff spade, right?
Yeah, their suit is diamonds. Their suit is diamonds, right? So, they have 5 hearts, 4 diamonds.
Yeah. So we're playing the
1 spade and 3 clubs. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't actually. I don't think it mattered whether we played the 8 of diamonds or not. Yeah,
we have to do something along the lines of this, basically. Right. Just give them that. All right. We're probably not going to win this one, Gavin.
No, I don't think so.
Is that fair?
It's okay. It's okay. We're allowed to have a bad game from time to time. This is we got to get back close to average.
They're just playing 2 hearts, unfortunately, and that's just because we opened a no trump, right? We kind of just we got ourselves to a high level here. What do you want to do with this one? Let's just try.
Opening a no trump was Opening no trump was completely automatic.
100%. And to be honest, we would open a no trump, I think, in any situation, always with this hand. So that is not the problem for us. We were destined to just get a bad score once we started playing it and not defending 2 hearts. So here, 2 hearts, check to us.
I mean, partner didn't make a takeout double, and they're probably short enough in hearts that they would have. Yeah. So we can't really expect partner to have too good of a hand here. We could bid 2-0, but it's a bit of a stretch. I feel like we're probably best off just leaving it in 2 hearts here. It's pretty close.
And can we talk about one thing just instructionally? We might as well teach a little bit now that we're not going to win. In this spot, when we're in the balancing seat and we're bidding no trump, that's more like a full no trump opener and direct share, like 15 to 18, right? You're not borrowing a king in this scenario because we're at the 2 level here.
Right.
Great.
Right.
Just
you could not bid 2-0 Trump with some 14 count. Even 15, I feel like uncomfortable about 15. The reason I'm uncomfortable with 15 is I just, like I said, that partner's likely short in hearts, and so we know if they're short in hearts and they had like 11, they would have made a takeout double.
It's their urge to do that, right? So they would.
So if they do have short hearts, they probably have fewer points. Yeah, if they have 9, it's probably still going to be okay to bid. I think it's okay to defend. Not the fact that the opponents are not vulnerable.
Well,
it makes me a little more uncomfortable about passing. If the opponent,
sorry, I didn't mean to stop. Let's be fair. We are just stinking up the joint so far in this tournament. So I feel like the best play here and the most anti-percentage play is just passing, because I think everyone's a bidder here. I think the entire tournament makes a bid with this hand because they just can't resist.
We can't double because partner's going to bid diamonds. Yeah. Right? Double is not going to work. Off-shape takeout doubles just don't work.
2 spades, YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO. I haven't passed YOLO, actually. I'm
two spades is pretty interesting to me.
It is an anti-percentage play for sure. So
I prefer 2 spades to 2-0.
But do you prefer 2 spades to pass?
I don't mind 2 spades. I kind of like it.
All right, Seb Turner, you win, buddy. Here comes 2 spades. This is our YOLO bid. All right, let's live. Let's live. Oh, okay. Well, it's not that bad actually.
That's pretty good. We're gonna have to take our time here. This partner had basically the best hand imaginable. They had like a full 9 or 10 with their singleton heart. Yeah. So lefty's got 6 hearts.
Already has 2. We expect.
Double. If we double, we weren't going to get the chance to bid 2-0 Trump. Partner wasn't going to bid spades; they were going to bid diamonds, right? So we would be bidding 3-0 Trump at our next turn if partner bid diamonds. We could. That's why we just can't double with the hand. So because partner's always going to bid diamonds.
Yeah. We're only going to get 1 spade rough and dummy, unfortunately, Krish. 1 heart rough, right? Because righty is short in hearts as well. So we're going to have to rely on diamonds really being split here. It looks like.
Yeah, I just don't rate to be. West has got 6 hearts. So I feel like we don't want them to cover.
Right,
diamonds,
we want to play the 8 of diamonds and lose to righty for sure.
Yeah, so we win the 8 of hearts and run the 8 of diamonds and see where that puts us.
Thank you.
Okay.
King. Okay. All right.
We're in the game.
All right.
So now
do you rough a heart and play ace of spade, or we just draw trump?
No, so we don't have the entries to pick up a 4-2 spade break, unfortunately. Yeah. So we can go ace of spade to the 10. Wait, let's just talk about this though. Ace of spade to the 10, and then we can just finesse the diamond. Let's see how does that work. Are we going to be able to? We're going to end up. We've lost 1 trick, and we have to sort out. We have 4 losers that we have to sort out here.
If we're going to do that, we might as well rough a heart, right? And then play ace of spade.
Yeah, but what about So what if spades are 5-1? That might actually be better for us. If spades are 5-1, the jack of clubs came back, so the queen is with West, right? Like probably, right? I don't think the robots would just lead the jack back.
Which means lefty has king, queen, jack, and then the queen, right?
So that's 8. Can they have the queen of diamonds?
Well, they can have the queen of diamonds. They can't have both the queen of spades and the queen of diamonds, though. They're pretty good with the honors too, right? Wouldn't we see the queen from east if they had it? Aren't we confident the queen of diamonds is in west?
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea whether they would.
I think
lie with
the
honor.
Do. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, but
All right, what's going on here? So we can ruff a heart,
I mean,
play ace of spades, spade to the
all
10.
we need is a plus here. We don't need to be like
Yeah. We're not trying to make
just,
5. We're trying to
we
make
just
4.
need to get home.
But can we make 4
Yeah.
though? Is the question. What about roughing a heart with the 4 of spades, coming back to the taking the ace of diamonds? What if we just rough a heart with the ace of spades and then try to kind of elope that way?
So
If we had the 9 of
rough a
spades,
heart.
I was thinking rough a heart. Well, I was thinking rough a heart and cash the diamond. What if we assume the diamond's offside? Come back to the club, rough another heart with the ace of spades. Now, but the problem is that 5 of spades is not high. If it was the 9 of spades, we'd have a better situation. The problem is that by roughing 2 hearts, we're creating a new problem in spades. Yeah. So it feels like if we can either finesse the diamond right now. If we finesse the diamond, that's all of our eggs in one basket. That's going to play West for 3 diamonds exactly, which is in the game, right? Then we can play ace of diamonds, throwing our club, come back to the king of clubs, rough a heart with this small, and then we can actually do that cross roughy business. So what happens if we play a diamond right now? Why don't I think the play right now is a diamond and finesse, but if it goes honor, we have some issues to deal with. Okay, it does go honor. Okay, so we're not thrilled about
right,
that.
but it's not awful.
We now know the queen.
Yeah.
We now know the queen of spades is with our right hand opponent. So now what about winning ace? We can place. What about spade to the jack? Yeah. I was saying what about, but you.
No, I think we kind of know what's doing right now.
Spade to the ace. Okay, jack of diamonds, throwing a.
Throwing a
club. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah. 9 of diamonds, pitching a heart, or over roughing, right?
What? No, but now maybe we just can claim now by playing a club to our hand. Well, they had 3. No, we can't claim if lefty has only 1 club. We're and 3-3 in the other suits, then playing a club. But I don't think that's the case because they led the jack of clubs back. So lefty is probably 2. 2, 6, 3, 2 is what it looks like lefty is. So yeah, we could play a diamond, and a diamond's fine. Yeah. Now we can over rough with the 10, and now we can rough a heart, and that's fine. So now we just play the diamond. They'll rough it, but we're gonna lose 2 hearts, but we got it. All right, cool. We made it. So we had one success story in a set full of garbage.
You know what? This should be a successful score. I'm just saying. If it's not, we put all that work in for nothing.
We got back to average. I feel like that
pumped it up to 50 on the dot, Gavin. 50% for us for this event and 92.9 for this last one. Thank you, Sam Turner, for the YOLO moment there.
That was a good suggestion.
Very
I
nice.
like that too.
Coming in to save us at the last possible second. Let's see. We'll give it a second.
It actually turns out that 3-0 Trump was 2-0 might have worked even better because we can
duck a couple hearts. It looks like, and diamond finesse is on, and.
Yeah, we could take 4 diamonds. We could take 4 spades. We could take a million tricks. All you have to do in 3-0 Trump is duck 1 heart, and then West is basically marooned. Yeah. They can't get in.
And here are the other results. Actually, that one person was in 3-0, and there it is. There's the 2-0/3-0. They ducked, and then this just plays itself out.
The hand just plays itself exactly. There.
Very good.
Just everybody that played 5 diamonds, they all doubled.
I think so. Yeah, there it is. They doubled and tried to back into 3-0 and said, "Nope, sorry." It's
honestly that you just got lucky to catch 9 points. Like you're that's you can see anyway why double doesn't work. Partner bids diamonds.
Yeah. And here we needed to have a real big buster to win. Look at this. The first place in the tournament was 71.43%. So they had a heater going for them. But really.
I feel like we messed up that play on that board 3. I think it was board 3. No, which one was the one with the queen 10 9 8 of hearts?
Well, no, that was me. I could play the queen of hearts at trick 1 there. That was board 3, right? Yeah, there it is. If we play the queen of hearts at trick 1, or if we just take that diamond finesse earlier, we're okay, I think. But still, whatever. I think we did okay. The board 5 was just unlucky. It looked like from our perspective.
Well, we had a couple boards where we had the 5-card suits with the no trump hands where we.
Well, I mean, this
like where we always we did what we always do.
Never open this south hand one no trump, folks. You're gonna hate it for the long term, right? This is a diamond versus 2-no rebid. And the other one here, we were just behind, right? We would never agree to make this bid if we weren't further behind in the spot.
No, I think that's just a robot bid more than a behind bid. Like I could see myself bidding 4 spades even if it was earlier.
Well, just because
the robots don't cooperate with Michaels, right?
You don't expect to have a good scientific auction when you bid Michaels.
Yeah, the fact that the robots happen to have a 3-heart Q bid over Michaels,
I mean,
I've never seen that before in my entire life.
You don't expect partner to have that hand when you have this hand and they've opened to your right. No. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, come on.
So that is definitely ridiculous. But you just expect it to be too difficult to bid slam with the robots. Sure. So that's why I think 4 spades is just where the math is on that hand. I don't think it was shooting. I think the fact that we were shooting,
it was a little.
It made it
it more of a.
I'm saying I would make that bid whether I was shooting or not with robots. Yeah,
Sam, you're right. We obviously are going to have to look more deeply into overcalling our 4-card suits. Maybe we'll do. Gavin, you'll do an expert lesson on that.
No. We don't overcall.
Yeah, this is not for the faint of heart for sure. But guys, thanks a lot for joining. They're not all winners, but we got back to average just exactly for our efforts today. So Gavin, thanks a lot, buddy. And again, you have a class on Friday, you said?
Thank you.
Is it this Friday?
Yeah, declaring 4 forfeits on Friday. Friday at 1 o'clock.
Preview on one of those boards here, and you'll get a lot more of it on Friday.
This one here was one that was a little bit more difficult than I would have liked to.
And also for me today, guys, declare play quiz today, and my complete guide this month is 2/1 game forcing. So if you want to learn all about any of those things, go to bridgelesson.com. Lots of new stuff there, and games and other things coming as well. So guys, thanks so much for joining, and we will see you next time. Take care, Gav.